Bobby, a 2-1 defeat here this afternoon at Vauxhall Road against Hemel Hempstead Town. How was your overall assessment of this game?
Winning the game 1-0, and then their goal was a bit of a sucker punch again, wasn't it? And then we were holding on for dear life. Too many corners in the last 5-10 minutes, but you know, I feel for the boys in there again today. They're really hurting because we were in control in good parts of the game, but then I think we just dropped too deep again, didn't we? Trying to hold on to, you know, a 1-0 win. And then when it went to 1-1, they've had nothing, lost. They're throwing the kitchen sink at us, but have they scored straight from the corner? So, Zaki's come in and apologised. He's been brilliant. So I think that's our luck in it. They've scored straight from a corner. But yeah, a hard one to take. But results have gone our way, haven't they? I've heard. So we're only 2 points to getting out of it again. So we're very fortunate in that way. And we're all just disappointed because we're right there, aren't we? We're really close. So I've just said to the boys, you got to suck it up now, and you got to come with your sleeves up, and we got to go now. We got to go again next week.
Yeah, do take positives from that first half performance again. Obviously, we couldn't quite finish it off in the second, but was there echoes really of that Concord game and the fact that we maybe didn't quite have the same energy and desire in that second half?
Well, there's no energy or desire, so I disagree with you there straight away. The energy, sometimes when you're holding on to a 1-0 lead and you're at the bottom, you're going to fight everything you can do to stay in the game, aren't you? Or try and get a 1-0 win, So the boys gave me absolutely everything again, didn't they? So, but you need to get up the park quicker, don't you? You need to, suck them into their final third. And I just don't think we've done that enough in the second half. But I understood what the boys were trying to do. They just didn't want to concede, and then we had a couple of real good chances, didn't we, maybe to make it 2-0, but we didn't. And then when you're away from home with 10 minutes to go at any level, you're going to try and hold on, aren't you? And we tried everything in our power to win that game of football today. But once again, the boys have given everything to the club. They've worked there extremely hard. They give me everything. As a group, we must just keep believing and staying together now, because we are still only one game away. So I'm very fortunate that I've just heard that news, because you'd be even more hurting, wouldn't you? But eventually we're going to get out of there. But we've got to now regroup and be ready for St Albans. I said it 10 days ago, I'll say it now 2 weeks ago. We're further away and we're still close, we're still in there. So that's the only bit I will say that I'm going to take, tonight, that we have one game away from still getting out. Someone even said to me, we got out at one point when we're winning. So listen, we're right there. So let's stay as a group, let's stay together. Anyone wants to be negative, go and be negative somewhere else. You're not going to get that from me, because these boys are going to stay together, and we're going to keep working hard to get this group and this football club out of that position.
You made 2 changes today, one of them being Nahum Lambert coming in for Akeem Rose, is out injured. What did you make of his performance today?
I thought he was really good. Presence, scored the goal. He was tiring with 15 minutes to go, but with his presence, I thought he might still get us something, because he hasn't played a lot of men's football in the last few weeks, but I thought he done really well. I thought Dave come on with them last 8 minutes and put himself about for a youngster, so pleased about that. And Matt Booth came in today, and I thought it was really good today. Played really well. There's so many positives out there today. The only negative is my boys are really down, but we're going to just take all the positives, and we're going to keep striving forward to make sure as a group we achieve what we want to achieve.
It's no midweek game on Tuesday, but a big game at home against St Albans on Saturday. What, apart from obviously the obvious winning the game, is there anything in particular you would like to see from that game?
Just keep doing what we're doing, but maybe just get up the pitch a little bit higher. But we do keep talking about that, and we keep working on that. And sometimes it's very difficult to just hold on, but listen, there's never no right or wrong in football. It's like the other day, if I took Rosie off, people would moan that I took Rosie off with 20 minutes to go. If you leave him on and he don't score, that's just football at the moment. There's no right or wrong. All the rights I will say to you is stay as a group, stay together, and we work as a group to get where we are. Remember, this football club has been down in this bottom 4 for nearly 2 years, so we're giving ourselves a chance to get out of that bottom 4. We're going to get out of that bottom 4. Because look at the performances they're doing. We're playing some great performances, but we're just not having the rub of the green. And I have to say, I thought the referee was so off it today. Again, and it wasn't even a corner. I thought he'd give them every free kick, didn't give us any free kicks. I thought he was so far off the pace, because people were fighting for their futures, people were fighting for games, people were fighting because they don't want to be in the bottom four, and these referees have got to turn up and realise there's something to play for. Like, we work extremely hard during the week, and we need them to get these big decisions right. It wasn't even a corner, by the way. We've got to get them decisions right. But listen, that's hindsight, isn't it? That's me just having a little whinge at a referee today. But my boys will regroup and we'll be ready for St Albans next week. And if we win against St Albans, brilliant. If we can get a point against St Albans, brilliant. But we'll be out there working hard, as long as we can stay in the mix and we give ourselves a chance to get out there.
Unlucky today, Bobby.
Cheers, thank you.